denominational gathering as Jews, Barbara, and Samuelson. The Lutheran Church. I think it's the first time I ever attended it. Very nice to see you. So thank you for being here. And as kind of introduced, I'm a member of P4 Fire. I thank Scott Kennedy and the Resource Center in Santa Cruz for inviting us. And the main purpose of this tour is to present the Resource Fire's work to some American public. I shall do it, first of all, I shall be aided by a presentation that was put together by my colleagues in France. P4 Fire is a feminist organization. We have obviously many works of feminist men. Our purpose is, as the title says, we are a movement for the civilization of the great society, which means that we are a group of people who are convinced we're ready to become a very highly militarized society. We think that this is one of the reasons for the intransigent position in the conflict in the Middle East. But we also like to understand why our society has become so highly militarized. How come that the people around us find it so difficult to pass from their positions and beliefs that the army and violent activities are the only way to ensure our survival in this area. You might see there is a report about child recruitment which was put together with P4 Fire put together, which goes into very great detail into the introduction and the education of Israeli kids. But I think this very short presentation will also tell you quite a lot about it. I'm going to take you to if I could move it forward. You can see this is a recreational activity for Israeli kids. It's very normal for the army to bring in tanks or guns into areas, also invite the public, families, kindergarten, school classes, for a day of getting to know the army. It's almost every child is going through these schools, instead of going to, children just love to climb tanks, they love weaponry. It's very easy to get to bond, to do the thing of bonding between children and arms and weapons. So we see quite a lot of that around. And then when you become 18, you get drafted to the army. It's compulsory for men and for women. It might look to me today grotesque to see all these young women with guns. I certainly was in the same position, and a friend of mine who now lives in California reminded me some of us were sent sometimes to guard depots or whatever it was with guns which didn't even have functioning ammunition. But when you think about the conditioning, the spirit that we have, that you hold a gun, you're responsible, you're powerful, and you can protect whatever it is. And they all find it quite normal to go and buy whatever they're buying chocolate, carrying guns, and it's definitely nothing that young women should be doing. The mayor of Shiva used to be the commander of the Israeli Air Force, and when he became mayor, he thought one way, the best way to decorate Shiva, which is the southern city of Israel, and incidentally surrounded by a billion Arab population, part of them also serving the army, is every roundabout goes to a fighter plane to decorate a specific center, rather than having a fountain or any other decoration or piece of art. You can imagine growing up in a city where everyone roundabout was either a MiG or an F-16 or an old Mirage. And the mayor thinks that the best place is for the place to be. And this is different. Our volunteers will take pictures very seriously. It's for itself, there are swings, there are other recreational activities, and there is activities coming in the This is a report by a great financial newspaper, which tries to break through the Israeli public kind of price that we pay for having such an expensive and large army, compared with one supposed to be the sixth or the fourth strongest army in the world, and it's a very, very small country. As you see, the price tag in this country is $4 million, $10 million, and there are many, many other things. Aircraft has been hundreds of millions of dollars. I'll tell you, as a deviation, I'll tell you about this financial newspaper. They did another research about the price Israel pays for the settlement. And about 3 or 4 years ago, they did a detailed research and tried to figure out how much the Israeli taxpayers pay for the settlement every year. It was, as you know, newspapers do these special surveys. They usually finance them with advertising. And the interesting thing about this survey is that they couldn't find any business venture to put advertisements into this particular brochure. And actually they got one for a car make, and the advertiser basically put an ad in this, obviously there was a big outcry, etc. It was very angry with it, and said it was really anti-patriotic kind of conversation, and the advertising agency got actually in trouble and had to apologize for it, otherwise it would get an account with the car report, which is the next report. And this is a memorial. Almost every school has got its own memorial. In this case, there are 3, 4, 5, and 6 names. In my old school, we've probably got almost 20. There has been wars in the past, and people who die, and this is also part of the normal things. Children come to school every day, and they pass in the morning, and everything's normal. Do you guys take questions now? Sorry.
No, we can't hear right
We
now.
can hear. I think you should relocate.
Yeah. Is that better? And this is the coloring book. How's that? I like that. I think there is a lot to say about it. I think the age of children that get to play this kind of thing is not always in school. And this is costume dressing. So we have a holiday, it's usually Halloween, we have a holiday for children, you know, and kids. Sorry? Close. Okay. You will figure it out eventually, it will be okay. So this is a costume for children, dressing up, or for a special holiday. Suppose to dress up, whatever they like to be, girls usually dress up as dancers and princesses, but boys really like to dress up. It's a very popular costume. And I would add that you find especially children's new immigrants who play this kind of stuff. The costume of a soldier, being introduced into what is perceived